Memo 600 did over 100,000 views in 24 hours and then this one op. That's what he said, and I think that's strong. I'm not sure if people realize, but in my opinion, Memo 600 is probably at the top of the most, not fuck the most, I think Memo at the top of like the drill artist list. If you ask me who the top drill artist is, I think it gotta be like Memo and like King Lil J. Don't get me wrong, it's other people, but I believe all those other people might have rap deals, heavy promotion and shit like that behind them. This is just Memo 600. I think that's very strong. I ain't see this video that just dropped. I ain't see it on World Star, Baller Alert, Shade Room, none of that. It was strictly off him and his own, reposting and shit like that. I ain't see a lot of reposting either, to be honest. It's hard to get the buzz, lose the buzz, and gain the buzz back again. That lets you know that you really stamped in this culture. Not just that, the fact that you see Memo 600 with Chief Keef early in the drill culture. We seen them with Lil Durk. We seen them with a lot more people in the culture. His brother Steve name is strong in the culture. They even renamed the block after him. So you understand, Memo been around this shit, whether you want to believe it or not. Don't get me wrong, he been linked to a lot of negative shit, especially on the internet, Instagram lives and YouTubes and shit like that. But he done found the way to turn, a negative Instagram into a career, in my opinion. I do believe it's a small little black ball on him, if you ask me, because for a guy to be doing those kind of views without a machine and nothing behind him, you would think every record label in the world is coming to throw a bag at him, especially when, famous people noticing who he is, all kind of shit. You see him arguing with Whack, all kind of shit. He's actually becoming the face of Clubhouse, I ain't holding, I'm just being honest. I'm a drill historian. I give out statistics and facts in the culture. So I got to, enlighten the people about this. Memo 600 then climbed the charts. And he didn't really do it with a lot of music. He didn't found out the algorithm. And that's one of the hardest things when it comes to this culture. In my opinion, he can easily go to Clubhouse, diss a famous star. That shit trended, then drop a song that day and do a lot of views. If you ask me, he probably finna get his YouTube pumping right now because all eyes is on him, It's a lot of channels, a lot of blog sites and YouTube, companies and content creators that's reposting his content. I think Memo gonna get to the point where he gonna start that own YouTube channel where the one he got start talking on it and all kind of shit. I think it's millions is waiting on that guy, if you ask me, when it comes to the culture. But don't get me wrong now, he got a lot of ops, a lot of enemies from both sides, shit, even his side, So it is dangerous when you gain that many ops, It's dangerous when you got a few ops, but it get extra dangerous when you got a lot of ops, you feel me? But a lot of people wanted to know that. Somebody asked me, who do you think is the top drill artist right now on the underground scene? A lot of people were saying like PGF Nuck and a lot more artists. I told him it's a lot of artists that's dope out here, and it's hard to stand out. But when it comes to the algorithms and the statistics and the facts, I believe Memo 600 is climbing up that chart very close to King Lil J, in my opinion. What do y'all think as of right now? Who do you think is the top drill artist? And don't put Keef and Herbo and Durk. You can't throw them in there. Those guys got rap deals. They famous. Tell me somebody that's on the upcoming side that's kind of grinding on their own, Normally when you do the 100,000 views a day, that's jumping in like the famous Dex lane. The FBG Duck lane and shit to be doing them kind of numbers. If you got a label, that's clearly 1 million views in a day with a label. You get what I'm saying if you look at it like that. So, I think those numbers are big numbers. Dex would start doing those numbers. He got a rap deal big time, but he went with another artist, Rich the Kid, who stole his identity, his style, his swag, and all kind of shit. What you see right now in Rich the Kid is what famous Dex should be, in my opinion. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. Somebody asked me who was the top drill artist in the culture, and I told them I believe like King Lil J and Memo 600. Even though Memo ain't been that consistent with the music lately these last couple of years, but the algorithms say different. So I want y'all to tell me, who do y'all think is the top drill artist in the culture right now? Leave me a comment. I'm reading every comment. It's the homie truth.